Hey guys, welcome back to another Kamasi. I'm Kamasi. Thank you so much for tapping on this video. In today's video, I'll be talking about things that you should know before you start a YouTube channel and after you start a YouTube channel. You will not be seeing me, you'll be hearing me. In my last video, I was told that I speak a tad bit fast. So in today's video, I'll try my best to speak as slow as possible, even though I'm a fast speaker. Let's get straight into it. The first thing I'd like to acknowledge is support. You will not get the amount of support that you need initially, especially if it's a case where you do not have a large social media following where persons know about you are already intrigued, interested, or curious to know what your life is about or what your channel will be about. In cases like those, a lot of social persons with a large social media following, they get like a 2K subscribers, 100 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers in a short time space or span. Do not let it be a case where you're comparing yourself to them and then you expect to get 100 subscribers when you drop your first video, or before you even drop your first video by sharing you one link and you don't get out that amount of subscribers and you're discouraged. And you're like, I'm not going to do YouTube because I just start. It takes time, and you have to understand that no matter what you do, some persons will never support you because that's just them. A number of persons will subscribe and not watch your content, and that's fine, because guess what? If they're not supporting in one, they're still supporting in another. The thing is, sometimes our content is not what that person wants to see, but because they know you, they still want to subscribe. So they have not watched the video, they have shared the link and they have subscribed, but they have not watched. That's better than nothing. There are some people, you're going to send them your link 100 times and they will not share it, they will not subscribe, they will only skip through to fast the first time, and after that you won't. It's like they never went there in the first place. There are some persons, you're coming from the same place that they are, you live in the same community, you and them go to school barefoot, they don't expect you to rise faster than they are rising, because that's if they're rising, because in a number of cases one person rises before the other and one person is not comfortable with that because we're from the same place. So guess what? You shouldn't rise before me. Either me rise before you or we're on the same level. You are not allowed to go before me because we're from the same place or I went through worse. Even though it's a case where you are the one putting the effort and you are the one, having stressful days when you see that you don't accomplish your goals. So put it in your head that when you start, alright, I might not get support. So if you do get support, there will be an emotion there that, alright, it's gonna take time to build because you're authentic, right? Be as authentic as possible. Authenticity works. Initially, it will not work for one and two persons, but neither does copying or comparing yourself to others. That does not work, and you won't be able to stand up or sit up with the large following that comes with it, and after a while you realize that you cannot produce that same content because that content was not yours. No, I'm not saying that you should not get inspired by other person's content. I'll be lying because I get inspired by other person's content. Just as I know that a number of persons are listening to me and they, alright, like this girl, I like something about her, I don't like something about her. At the end of the day, there'll be a group of persons that don't like you and a group of persons that like you for a reason that sometimes they themselves don't know. Some persons is just energy, some persons really just don't like you because you're you and you're comfortable being the person that you are. But the more relatable your content is, the easier it is for you to film video. The easier it is for you to film videos, the more consistent you can be. Now, choose to be yourself in a world or a room full of persons who are trying to be like others or are being like others and are yet still uncomfortable. Your peace of mind and your ability to let the valuable information when you're filming a video is very important. That's all that there is. Because if you're sitting in front of a camera and you look pretty and you don't provide value, after a time, persons won't want to see you. Only if they're attracted to your look and they don't have anything to do and they've never seen somebody so beautiful because you're a mermaid, only in that case. Now, consistency is very important. But in this case, it is not always key. Because you can be as consistent as the moon comes out every night, even if it's a half a moon or a quarter moon, and you realize that your channel isn't growing, your subscriber count is not growing. And I'm not saying that you should rush yourself, because in this you should also be patient, because patience works alongside effort, hard work, smart work, confidence. They all work together, right? No, you're going to produce, say, one content a week, and you're going to have to push You're going to also have to understand that you are in a very competitive market. A lot of persons are moving to YouTube to create videos. Sometimes some of them will have better equipment than you do. Some of them will have more expensive. Their background will be better. But mainly it is in the value of the content that you produce. Persons look for value. Glitz and glams will fade away after a while, but it is the personality and the person who is sitting there and the information that you're able to connect to persons that are relatable. Things that are relatable, they hold value. A person will remember that, essentially it says something about that. Even if they don't remember exactly what you said, they remember tiny pieces because they found it to be very valuable in their life. There's no sense in comparing yourself to anybody, to take in somebody's content, and after a while you cannot produce good content because alright, that was not your content and you were not comfortable filming those videos in the first place. You were only looking for the subscription count to go up and the money, right? We know a lot of persons want to get paid, but there are a few persons that are more interested in being authentic than anything else, like myself. I believe that the more authentic I am, the more I attract persons to myself. As I said, a lot of persons won't like you because you're authentic. A lot of persons won't like you and they don't know why they don't like you, but they don't like you, and that's just a part of life. Like is not on your birth certificate. If you're gonna be fake, some persons will not like you. If you're gonna be real, some persons will not like you. Pick which one you choose. That sounds weird. Pick which one you choose. Anyone you choose, ensure that you can sit, stand, or sleep with it. Be at peace with it, right? Now we're on to thumbnails. Thumbnails are very important. They're the first thing a person sees when they enter your channel. When they search for something specific, they're the first thing a person sees. Make it catchy, make it attractive. It's like your eyes and food. The prettier, the more colorful, the more vibrant the food is, the more interested you are in buying it, spending $1,000 on it, even when you could have gotten something cheaper, because it looks good and it appeals to those emotions that say, I should go for this one. This is one of those cases. Make it as colorful. Choose fonts that are readable. Don't choose anything because it's curly and a person does not know what's on a thumbnail, because sometimes they don't read the description. They look on the thumbnail to see exactly what is there. So anything, any picture, any words that you can put for them to know, alright, this is in the video. Put YouTube on the thumbnail because they're going to be talking about YouTube. So when a person comes across that, they're like, oh, this is relatable, I want to see what this is, because the thumbnail got their attention. Be very specific when it comes down to your thumbnail. It is also recommended, I would recommend you not to screenshot any picture out of your video. Take a picture, take a few pictures separately from your video. Look at them, delete the ones that you don't want to use, and use the one that you like or is in accordance with what you like to do on your channel or in that specific video at that specific time to put on your thumbnail. Now you can take pictures out of your video, however sometimes it's a bit off, and I'm saying this because I have tried it, I have done it. Not all of them look off, but yeah, it looks a bit off. And if you've done it before, that's fine, but I'm just encouraging you, if you don't have to do it, don't do it. A number of times you'll forget, because you're like, alright, pictures are in the video itself, and sometimes you tend to forget that you should have taken a picture. You change your clothes already, you do all of that already, and that's fine. Background is very important. Not the most important, because as I said, the value of your content is very important. The background is also very important, because if a person is watching a video, they want to see, they want something that's vibrant, that will keep them focused. Even if they weren't going to listen to you in the first place, I'm going to click off them and say, alright, let me see what this girl is up to know that where the candle is in your background is formed, to know where you got the lights, to know how you use the natural lighting to this or that, how it reflects on you, how organize your background. Is ever watch some video and all you focus on is the background because it's so, what I would call chaka unorganized. You're so focused that you don't even realize what's going on, because you're like, why should never spread our bed? It's not your business, but you're watching something and that's the only thing that you're focusing on. This is one of those cases. I'm not telling you to go out there and buy extremely expensive equipment. This is another thing. Do not use your thousands of dollars to buy expensive equipment. If you do not have, use your phone. Change the pixel, change anything that you have to get the best quality out of videos that you can. Do not use your phone longitudinally. Sorry for the word pronunciation. Turn your phone horizontally. If you notice that a number of videos, when they're filmed, the sides are black or the sides are white and the video is stuck in the middle, the phone was turned longitudinally. longitude and that. Yeah, that word will pop up on the screen, right? It was not turned horizontally. So the horizontal lets you get a full screen, no space at the side. But if it's a case where you like the spaces at the side, that is completely fine. You can use that. But let it be a case where your background and your equipment are workable. Because right now I don't have a stand, I don't have a set background as yet. I'll be doing a DIY background as time progresses. But I'm just starting out and I'm just feeling out what it is like. And as time progresses, I know what I need to improve. But I'm not telling you to spend $1,000 and buy equipment, not saying that you cannot sell them back. And then next 2 months, I'm going to quit YouTube. YouTube is not for me. I don't enjoy filming videos. I don't enjoy sitting and chatting to myself in front of a camera. Feel it out. Ensure that it is something that you like. It can be sold back, but sometimes if you don't have to do something in the first place, don't waste your time or your money or your effort and do it. Wait to see if it is for you. A lot of persons have started after 10 years or 2 years, you don't see them because they've decided that this is not for them. Take your time, feel it out, see what you're comfortable doing, see what you're not comfortable doing, and make notes, make jottings. Alright, so next time I'm going to do vlogs, and I really need a stand because I'm planning to do 100 vlogs. Or I'm going to go somewhere, I'm not going to be able to use this that I have. I'm not going to be able to put my phone on the books because I'm not able to carry the books. In that case, you know that you need a stand. I do not have a stand as yet. But as time progresses, I will buy myself a stand because I'm going to need one. And I know, well, I've always known that I wanted to do YouTube. And it's not a case where I know that I'm going to quit. So, I know that I'll need a stand, so I'm going to be working on that. So should you. Take your time. Don't rush to buy any expensive equipment to keep up or compare with anybody channel that start after yours and have 10K followers. Be authentic, provide value, be consistent and patient, and it will come to you with smart work. I did say smart work and hard work and effort. Now, as I said, try to film like 3 videos if you can a week. So if it's a case where you miss the next 2 weeks you don't have any vibes, you're going to be extremely busy, you can post 1 video a week. Even if it was a case where you were posting 2 videos a week, you cut back some slack and say, okay, I'm going to post 3 different weeks. I have work, so I'm not going to be able to make videos. So during those 3 different weeks, so you get one chance to film 1 video. Know that the 4th week, that would be the video for the 4th week, and you're still on the 2nd week. So you have 2 more weeks remaining, which you have 2 content for already. I hope you get what I'm saying. So for example, this week I'll film like example 10 videos. No, that's too big. 5 videos, and I'll say, all right, these 5 videos are for the 5 upcoming Sundays, Saturdays, or Fridays, because those are the days that I post. Just an example. So during those 5 weeks that you know that you already have content, you're filming other videos. So those would be for the weeks that come after the 5 weeks. So you'll be able to stay consistent because you already have content, or if it's a case where you don't have to film in those 5 weeks any at all, because you're well relaxed because you know that you have what to put out there when the time comes, right? You also have to push your content. If you're not willing to market your own content, why should somebody else be willing to do it, right? You are the person that needs to reap the benefit of providing valuable content. And benefit is not only financially, but being able to touch other persons with your words, your pranks, your jokes, whatever it is that you're sharing through your content is very important. Push your content like everybody that's on there, you don't know them, and you're just introducing yourself to them because it is a need, not a want. Tell yourself that if I don't do it, no one else will, or no one else will be interested. Because the truth is, if I'm not willing to push my own content, why should I feel away if somebody else does not get up and push my content and I'm not even interested to push my own content? That would make no sense. It's not theirs, it's mine. So you have to develop a level of understanding that, listen, I wanted to reach somewhere and I'm in a very competitive market. The market is competitive to a T where there are over 1,000 persons, way more than that to be exact, starting a YouTube channel a day, and some of them are really able to push out content 2-3 videos a day because there are persons that do that. I'm only able to push 1. So what you can do is as I said, I won't stop stressing, valuable content is very important. It's okay to be different. My content is different because I don't really see a lot of Jamaicans doing what I am doing. I am not set to a specific niche. I'm exploring, but I've been on one top content for like the first month. Just go over the first month by like 2 Sundays. So, I'm going to be doing something different for the coming weeks, vlogs and those kind of stuff. But the thing is, Your content will be different, and not everybody will like your content because it's not supposed to apply to everybody. Push your content so that the persons who are interested in whatever you are producing will know that you are out there. There'll be a trillion or a million or 1,000 persons who are doing something similar to you, but your personality, your vibes, and how you look at things will stand out. Be yourself. Brace yourself that not everybody will support you, so that when you don't get the support, you don't feel like a failure. Do not listen. Well, I don't want to say. Take constructive criticism, but don't use other person's experiences to dictate exactly what you will do. How you do things and how they do things are 2 different or 3 different or 4 different ways, and their results will not be your results because you perceive life from different angles. And the time that you take and you realize this is the time that you invest more in yourself and not in others. The time that you take to go say, oh, our channel is going to 10,000, you can go back to the drawing board to see what you're not doing, what you can do, what you can adjust to grow your own channel. Do not compare yourself. Comparison is the killer of joy. Your goal may be 1,000 views a month. You get 1,000 views a month and you're glad until you look and you see somebody else that start after you with 3,000 views. You no longer care about that 1,000 view. You're aiming, oh, she get 3,000 views, I'm 2,000 over me, and she just start. What's for them is not for you. Stay in your own lane, do your own thing, focus on yourself, focus on growing. Where you need to take ideas, or you need to get inspired by somebody, that's fine. Ask persons what kind of content they like to see, because as I said, the channel is about you, but it's not centered around you. It is centered around your supporters. Your supporters are very important. They count. Without them, you are nothing. Do not get what I call cocky and feel that when you reach 10k, you say, oh, and you start to do some reviews and you start to do some stupid stuff and you throw off persons and you're like disrespectful. That does not work. Persons will leave. You weren't being authentic. You were putting on a mask, and that mask always comes off. Be yourself. Be patient. Sometimes somebody else's channel kicks off fast. Don't watch anybody's channel, as I just said. Yours will take a while. Sometimes yours take a year. When yours kick off, it fly past everybody ready to watch. That's just it, and that's just how life works. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed, guys, please subscribe. I see my views going up. My subscription is not moving as fast. However, I'm grateful for the persons that are here. Please share my content as much as possible. I am pushing. Please do the same for me. More valuable and a bit different content from what I've been producing coming soon to you all. Every Sunday or every Saturday. Planning to step it up, but as I said in my previous video, don't announce your moves before you make them. Let people feel them, not hear about them. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend, and leave your video suggestions. Even if you don't feel like it's something that I would do, you might never know, in the comment box below. Thank you. Continue to have a lovely day, a lovely month, a lovely week, and a lovely year. Keep looking up.